We have a long-awaited showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome, folks, to Berkeley in the home field of the California Golden Bears. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on last year's national champions, the California Golden Bears. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Jackets will kick it away to start us off. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
That's caught. It's Jackson. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense.
Here we go.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's found some room at the 45. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Really nice run by the back, but I want to give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for the first down.
The Golden Bears starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down of the 17.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
The running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Oh, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The shotgun, handoff inside. They'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. The pass rush closing in. What a catch! Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Finds an open target on the left side. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Could take it all the way. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. First and 10, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. That pass is caught. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
That completion makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. You're going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. He finds some space. Breaks into the clear. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to sap a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. There's the handoff. Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Defense will make the stop, but what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. And Kirk Cal has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone, and he makes the catch. Touchdown, Cal.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Tech offense is back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. Across midfield. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Offense makes their way on the field. Here comes a handoff. Breaking tackles. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Design quarterback run. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
No gain on the play. Coming up, 4th down.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. And the quarterback is going to make a play through the air. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the Golden Bears pick up enough yardage for a first down. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Toss play to the outside. He's got room to run. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receivers' willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He keeps it on a design run. It's a fumble behind the line. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll feed the back again. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for. The Yellow Jackets have 1st and 10 here. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff to the single back. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Tight end makes the grab. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
7th play of the drive coming up. First down, looking to throw the football. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. But I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
And the Yellow Jackets looking to cash in this red zone trip. They look to throw it here on second down. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Stopped after the catch at the 9, but it's 1st and goal now.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Run down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Second down and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Let's see what they can do here. 3rd down and goal from the 1. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half. Leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. One more play before they head to the locker room. They'll run it from the gun. Just gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Golden Bears will kick this away to start the second half. Return begins inside the 10. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. Defense is coming after him. He flips it to the back across the middle. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. The Yellow Jackets pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Stringing first downs together now. They've got it at the 48. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. Grab down the middle. It's Nicholson. And tackled there by the defense.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Important second down play coming up. Ball handed off. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Crucial third down play coming up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And the Yellow Jackets line up on 1st and 10 now. Hand off to the right side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
They face a third and short on the 9th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense flies in to make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for fourth down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's picked for a third time tonight.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Send the back in motion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looking right, this one caught. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Here's the second down play. Dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. The pass ball is incomplete. They could not hook up on the final play of the third quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Inside give now from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain. So here we go. An interesting call. Fourth down and long from their own 41. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Trying for a fourth down completion. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Look out, he's in the clear.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Yellow Jackets trying to cash in here in the red zone. Takes the handoff again. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Great catch when they desperately needed it. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown will be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
He does his job with a PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the fourth quarter. Returner looking to create better field position. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
On the set. Lizzie.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. And he's looking to throw. Dump off caught by the running back. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And the Golden Bears come to the line to run the hurry up. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
So tie game. Fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's second down here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. Quick tackle after the catch, but it's first and goal at the 8.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
First and goal, handoff. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
We're going to score. They'll run it to the left side. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's third and goal. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all.
Well, they go with the pitch here on the option on third down. Good call, but this defense is not fooled at all. Good job of recognizing this and being able to blow that up to now force a fourth down.
No field goal try here. They're going to try to break the tie with a touchdown in the final quarter. This crowd looking for a big fourth down stop. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here.
Chris, an interception late in the game like this in a tie game in the red zone. You just don't know how many opportunities you're going to get the ball back.
And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. What a sag by the senior.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Brad really getting into it here in the final minute. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The pocket breaking down. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's not going to bring up third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Out of the gun now on third down. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. This could be the game here. Running out of time in the pocket. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. The Golden Bears will have first and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He lets it go on the move. That's caught. It's Davis. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Here we go. The offense has first and goal here in overtime. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And the Golden Bears hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Here's a handoff testing the middle. Touchdown, Golden Bears. They strike first in OT.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Interesting gamble here early in overtime. They're set up for a 2-point conversion. And the wideout goes in motion. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's intercepted. A crucial overtime mistake. Past the 50. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a pick 2. When have you ever seen that before? As the 2-point try backfires big time.
Georgia Tech, 16.
The offense will begin now with excellent field position. It's a shotgun run call. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. The pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Snags a quick throw. Now here he goes, putting toward the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. This offense cannot be stopped.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.